Speed up. Hi. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another one of our streams, another podcast stream. It's good to see you here while we get ready to formally start the podcast. I know it does seem as if we have started. This is just kind of the before the podcast recording. I'm sure everyone understands this at this point.
Pre-pod. Yes.
Pre-pod. Not preposterous, pre-podcast banter and community building and, buzzwords, buy, sell.
High, low.
Everyone.
Dividend.
Any banter out there?
Witty banter. This is if I was an extra, like in the background, that's probably what I would do. Witty banter, candelabra, museum, dust bunnies. Doesn't
that's
look
what
like
the extras are supposed to say to make it look like they're talking. Is that what that is?
I've not heard. I don't know if those are actually used. Those are just my own. That's my, in case I was ever called upon to be an extra, that's what I would say.
Okay.
But I feel like all of those words have a lot of different mouth shapes for words. So it doesn't look like I'm just saying onomatopoeia over and over and over. Like I'm actually having a real legitimate conversation.
That would be a fun sketch. The Extras Scout.
The extra scout.
Yeah, where he's
yeah.
watching film and he sees an extra in the background and be like, get me that guy.
Give me him. Also, like,
That's a good idea like that.
I think there should be an extra sketch where there's an extra in the background and like just above a whisper, he's just saying the most profane shit. Like just horrible stuff. So it looks like he's talking and like all the others around him can hear him. And he's like, no. That's my character. That's my character saying these things. I'm
a method actor.
I think that this guy at the bank would be saying these horrible things.
A total womanizing, racist piece of shit. I think he would. I feel his character. Yeah.
The annoying extra on a film set. I'm writing this down as a skit idea.
Yeah. I've only seen, I would have to watch more. And it is a good show. I've seen maybe 10 episodes or so, but Extras with Ricky Gervais.
I haven't seen any of it. I know.
Oh, dude, it's so fucking good. It is really good, dude. Everything that guy does is gold.
It is.
It is really unreal. I mean, Sorry, we can go ahead and get started. We can talk about it if I want. But like, his range too. I don't know if you've seen Derek. So good. It's so good.
Yeah.
Everything he does, like it can be heartfelt, it can be funny, it can be whatever it is. I mean, he does it so well. I was walking in New York. Me and Dana were walking in New York, and we were taking we were kind of going off the beaten path. I saw him reading a newspaper, just hanging out in a coffee shop, and I was like, don't fucking do it. Don't bother him. Just kept walking. It was a peaceful day, and like we had there was all these busy roads in New York, and I was like, let's fucking get lost. Let's fucking go around these corners. Let's figure out what's back here. And sure enough, there's a coffee shop. He's just reading the paper to a T. It was totally him. Like there was no doubt. Like it wasn't like, doesn't he kinda? It was him.
Wearing a t-shirt that was a little too tight.
Black t-shirt, slick hair. Yeah.
I don't know. Like, what's the rule? What's the rule on approaching? Like, I mean, I get it. Like, it's kind of like, yeah, you should treat them like, treat everybody like a human being.
Right.
But also, like, just saying hello to somebody that you're a fan of and saying that you're a fan, like, I feel like you
Yeah.
can't really get mad about that. Like,
No, I don't think you can. But I
I don't think
think
you
like
should, I guess.
right. To me, in my head, I've always thought like the more, which is kind of a weird thing, but like the more crazy famous someone is, the less you should bother them because they're always getting bombarded. So I'm like if you look at Ricky Gervais level, if I saw Ricky Gervais, I'd be like, oh fuck, I don't want to. He gets bombarded all the time. He was by himself, totally by himself, and I was just like, I want to, but no, like you just don't, just keep walking. And so like I told Dana, and she looked back and she's like, oh shit, and I was like, nah, no, keep walking, fucking don't
I
do
feel
it.
like if they're making an effort to disguise themselves or hide or stay hidden, then probably don't. But if it's like that, if they're making no effort
Right.
out in the open, then they gotta expect it, right?
Yeah,
That's kind of
true.
where I'm at. Like,
Yeah.
he's in the level where he can have somebody go get him a coffee. He has a giant New York apartment that he can sit and read the paper in if he wants to. Like, I understand, like, oh, but I want to be able to go to and sit in a cafe. Yeah, I get that too.
Yeah.
I don't know what the answer is, but it.
Did you guys hear about or see that thing where Michael Jackson shut down a fucking grocery store? Did you guys see this? Where he had shut down a grocery store
Recently?
No.
I think if he showed up in a grocery store now, it would shut down. It would be shut down.
I would definitely ask for a pick and pick. Everyone thought you were dead. So
Oh my God, you are. Mr. King of Pop. Mr. King of Pop. May I get a picture, please?
He shut down a grocery store because he had never, obviously he's been famous since he was a kid. So he wanted to go shopping, and he had like his family members and like close friends be the workers in the fucking store. And so to have a legit quote unquote shopping experience and what that was like. And it's like, hey guy, your cousin doesn't work at the cash register. Like that's not a normal thing we all experience. Like the fact that you are able to shut down a store already negates the fact that like, no, this isn't normal. You're not the only customer ever in a grocery store.
I'm watching the video right now.
Okay. Okay.
It's real.
It's real.
Wow.
Yeah. And
But but this is a French video. I don't know. Like at the 4-minute and 10-second mark, someone with the camera is like emptying a can of whipped cream onto like his hat.
Right, yeah. So they're like fucking around with the food in the store and shit like that, and it's like this isn't at all normal.
This is not how people go to the grocery store. This is not how normal people grocery store.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if it is, I'm doing it wrong, and this seems much more fun.
Yes.
Man, all right. I'm gonna bookmark this and come back to this when I can listen to the whole thing because this looks absolutely insane. This was in
and never heard of this. Wow.
In 2003, he did. I don't know why.
Wow.
20 years and I've never heard of this.
That's what's so not normal about it. Like,
Wow,
now you didn't even hear about it.
I guess maybe I keep my opinions to myself. You also, if you're looking for a good time, just click through the parts where he's just sitting in a chair with the video on pause, and like just click through it and just freeze frame it on all kinds of different like faces that he's making as he's talking.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have anything nice to say. I'm being very.
That's okay.
Weird.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
We don't have to be nice all the time. That's what people you can you can do whatever you want, really.
What?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Jeff, you don't have to be like you're our nice guy, but you don't have to be.
I'll be back in a few days.
Well,
This is the episode where we turn Jeff.
we're gonna
Jeff becomes the
backpedal
biggest asshole on
here.
our Discord.
It's the have you ever seen the Saturday Night Live sketch where it's one of those like coffee switch things? And they're like, "Sir, did you realize that we switched your coffee with decaffeinated coffee crystals?" And like they did that to Chris Farley, and he's like in this fancy restaurant drinking the coffee. He's like, "What?" And then just goes insane, like to the point where like ends up like beating a man with a frying pan or something in the restaurant because they switched his coffee.
The
Great.
mental effect, the placebo effect.
Well, should we do we start
Yeah.
the podcast?
Yeah. Oh, I thought we
Sure.
started.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, we did. We
Go
We
for it. Go do the official start.
Hi guys.
Hey.
Hello.
Hi everybody. Welcome to another episode of Hummy's VR Comedy with Mark, Steven, and Jeff.
Thanks for joining.
Mark, Steven, and Jeff, as I just said. This is redundant already. I don't know. I don't think we need to. I mean, I know like name recognition is important, but I don't think like we need to like twice and back to back. I think that's too much.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. We'll edit that out.
But I like honesty. I like honest. I want to.
Yeah.
I want to
You
be
know what?
truthful.
Edit it back in.
I'm gonna edit it back in.
This editor is gonna have a fucking nightmare to deal with.
Speaking of you, Mark, you turned me on to this shortly before I got off of TikTok, and I don't mean to keep talking about TikTok on every goddamn podcast, but Todd Glass's account.
Oh yeah.
That's the kind of stuff I wish I was still on there for. The Todd Glass on TikTok, top notch. Just really, really stupid shit. And I mean that in the nicest way possible.
A picture popped up about like the first time I ever hosted for him was like 7 years ago. Because
Holy shit!
I know, it's crazy, and I've worked with him a couple times, and I remember the picture we took. He goes, "Okay, I was like, do you mind if we can get a picture?" I worked with him, so I felt like I could bother him. So and so wait, did we talk about that? Are you gonna bring that in? I don't know, probably not.
If you don't know what we're talking about, go watch the episode. Go watch the live stream recording on the YouTube channel that we have for this podcast.
Right? Yeah, we got into that a little bit. So yeah, for context. But he was like, okay, yeah, let's take a picture. He goes, oh, let me make it look like I'm telling you something important, right? And so we just took a couple of pictures of like me listening. So like we just acted like we were in the. I was like, fucking great, this is great. So,
I think I would like to meet Todd Glass, but I think more than that, I just want to be in a room where Todd Glass is existing.
Yes.
Kind of at a safe distance and just let him do his thing. Like almost like an animal at the zoo.
Yeah, I told you guys when I went to visit LA and I hit him up because I was trying to get on the Improv, and he goes, I'm doing a podcast, why don't you come over? I hung out while doing the podcast. This is before we started a podcast, and that's exactly what I was. I was just in the corner watching it all happen, and I was like, this is the funnest thing that's ever happened in a room.
Damn.
Like
he's a master at like screwing around, and it's like I wish I had that ability, where we're doing our version.
Yeah.
It's like he's a tornado of like fun. Like that sounds stupid. Like that's a dumb thing to say, and I wish, but like I think that's what I mean. Like a tornado of good intentions and fun, I guess. Like, I wonder if we could. I doubt we could, but it'd be nice if we could get him on the podcast.
It's possible. It's possible.
Huh. Well, if I didn't, I don't think I did a very good job of. You've seen us on YouTube.
Fun. That'd be the best. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh no,
I thought you were talking about describing him. I was like, That sounds pretty awesome to me.
I think it'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
We are Mark, Steven, and Jeff. That's 3 times I've said who we are from Hummy's VR Comedy. Seen us on YouTube. We make the VR videos, and maybe you watched them, maybe you haven't. If you haven't, go do. We're kind of everywhere else, all the regular places. Speaking of VR, though, I have VR news.
Yeah, I've heard rumors of this. Yeah,
You've heard rumors of my VR news.
I think so. Go ahead.
Wow,
I've
word gets
heard-
around.
I've heard of news rumors,
Oh, okay.
and that's it.
I've heard rumors of rumors, and I've heard news of news.
News on
Huh.
top of
This-
news.
I've heard
yeah, someone comes to you and says, "Hey, did you see the news?" That's news of news. You should see the
That's
news.
true. Yeah. Someone's telling
Yeah.
you the news. That's someone we all know that guy. The guy that likes to break news. He's called a reporter.
in many circles, yes, that's what
Right,
would be
yeah.
considered a reporter.
But you do have that friend like, did you hear the gossip, the things that aren't on the news, but he's breaking news of the gossip between people.
Beat this dumb shit, Todd Glass.
We'll edit that out. That'll be edited out for sure.
Okay.
Apparently, good way to start some news there, Jeff.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
But Metaverse is
World
having their
Peace?
tomorrow, Wednesday. I don't know of what week. We don't know because we like to try to keep these episodes evergreen. We don't really want to put a date on them. That's kind of hard talking about news things, but they do it annually. So it could be like, well, what year did this happen in? You don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Don't look at the release date on the episode of this podcast. Just enjoy it. But they're having their big metaverse conference tomorrow. And I thought it was kind of funny because I saw this on a BBC.com article. And I guess I don't hate to say it, but it sounds like the metaverse has already come and gone.
Wow,
I'm
really?
not surprised.
Yeah.
I didn't understand it from the beginning.
Yeah.
Still don't understand it.
It seemed dumb. It seemed like Mark Zuckerberg really knew what it was and what it was going to be. And then didn't tell anybody else what it was supposed to be.
Yeah.
And then expected
made-
everyone to jump onto it. I don't know.
He tried to make people feel dumb for not getting it.
Yeah.
Where he's just like, you have to. It's he's telling a story that it's just one of those stories where you tell it and it's supposed to be funny and no one laughs, and he goes, you would have had to been there. And then that's his pitch for Meta. It's like, all right, well, I guess I gotta be in there. And then people got in there and they go, I still don't get it.
Yeah.
You want to know? You want to know my favorite line from the article? May I
Please.
read you my favorite line from the article?
Yeah.
And that's
Okay.
where
And
we
then
are
after-
as a podcast, where I'm just reading things verbatim from a website.
Well, can you do me 2 things? Can you read it first and then can you sing it?
You know I don't sing. God damn,
Sorry.
Mark.
All right, I'm sorry. I take it back.
Reality Labs, which, as the name suggests, is Meta's virtual and augmented reality branch, has lost a staggering drumroll. Do
Can we guess?
you want to guess?
$15,000.
2 billion.
Okay, that's a pretty wide range. 15,000 on one end and 2 billion on the other.
You could say we're on the financial spectrum somewhere.
Somewhere. Yeah,
Mhm.
it's wide range. Both great guesses, fantastic guesses, but the real number is $21 billion.
Whoa.
Not done.
God.
Since last year.
Whoa!
Ugh,
Wow!
wow. So
Do you-
interest in VR is tanking, huh? Okay.
well, I don't know
This
that
is
that's true. Because I think that's just how much money that they've lost. Like it sounds like they're just investing it poorly or utilizing their money poorly.
Mhm.
Like
And I don't want to sound cocky, but I feel like I don't know much about that type of stuff, but I don't know if I would. I think I know enough not to lose $21 billion. That seems like you were trying to get rid of it.
Yeah.
right. Like what? w- How do you do that badly?
Right.
I don't
Yeah.
know. It's like a $21 billion suitcase fell off the side of a ship. You know, like
Like,
same thing. How did they create such a shitty product with that amount of money that they
Or I mean,
lost?
like is it? I don't know. We're not. You know what? We are business analysts. We are. You know what I'm going to
Mhm.
say? Most of the time, we're like, we're not business analysts. Don't listen to us. This time, I'm going to straight up fucking lie. I'm going to say that we are business analysts and that we do know what we're talking about. What we are
Yeah,
talking about. I
you've heard of mad money?
Mhm.
We're mild money.
yeah.
We don't get upset really. We just think it's a little ridiculous.
Wait. What if we could do like a Gen Z thing?
Yeah, yeah.
We're mid money.
Mid money. Oh, I fucking love that, dude. Mid money. A new section that we'll never follow up with again.
We might
Of
come
our
back to
Fun
this.
mid money.
We might. Yeah. Do you? What kind of investment is this? It's mid. It's a mid investment.
Mid.
But
God.
I guess like I understand they're trying to they're trying to get this thing going. Like they have to invest in it to like lay the groundwork to get people to use it, and like $21 billion worth.
I don't understand. Yeah.
Like, because also, this is going to be hard for me to explain and even harder for you guys to understand.
Lay it on. We'll
But,
try.
okay, good. When you lose money, it has to, like, you're building the metaverse, right? Which is a virtual reality thing. So you're obviously paying a bunch of people to do that, but it's also fake. So if something gets messed up or people don't buy into it, how do you lose virtually nothing? Did you spend all the money on the people making it and then it never profited?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
You could buy Twitter with that amount of money.
You could buy lots of Twitters with that, I think.
I wonder
God, which one's a bigger asshole? Like, which one's a bigger? I would love to know who lost more money.
They're supposed to still have a fight, right?
I think that's what they're fighting about. I think they're both
That's how they'll make their money back.
the charity thing. They're gonna fight, and it's gonna be for charity. I didn't know that you could assault somebody and then go, "This is for Alzheimer's."
Apparently, you could also buy 5 Large Hadron Colliders with that amount of money.
Think about all the colliding you could be doing.
think about.
I think, and that would be you could probably profit more from that.
You
like
could buy 150 F-35 planes for that amount of money.
that's like a whole country's air force.
Yes.
And the another somewhere else in the article, I think it said that the Quest or whatever, the metaverse, Meta claims it has 300,000 monthly users. That's
Hmm.
that's like,
Now,
hold on, let me go on. I'll look this up.
yeah, we're in the VR community. Do we know anyone that's ever been in Meta? You know what? Those are fake users. I think we need a recount of users.
We do.
Because,
We know some people,
Okay, so a couple people,
but
fake names.
I don't think anyone uses it. We saw it from the beginning, right? We saw it from the beginning.
Yeah.
We're like, we're not touching that.
Yeah.
This is where the good stuff is.
One game. Granted, it's a very popular game, but Fortnite has 231 million monthly active users.
Whoa! Wow.
I mean, I know it's not the same because to be in the metaverse, you have to be on one of their headsets, which is a barrier for entry.
Right. Yeah.
Whereas Fortnite, you can play it on every console, every device. It's free for everyone. So I get that, but like,
Mm-hmm.
like what? I don't, it doesn't seem. So maybe, I guess what BBC, this article is saying is that it may be very interesting what we hear from the Meta Summit or whatever the hell is going on tomorrow, their annual thing. Like maybe closing up shop or something.
Fucking hope so.
Ooh, let's pay attention to that and we'll have our news segment ready to go. The news.
We'll break it here
Networks.
first.
Next week's episode of Mid Money will be, I mean, it'll be too late by that point, but I'll tell you to buy or sell more Facebook stocks.
Listen to the secondary news on Mid Money next week. Mid. That's a term I should have used. That's mid.
But
I heard this hypothetical scenario. I forget where I saw it, but like, imagine you die,
okay.
right? Imagine you're
Mhm.
dead, and then you wake up and you get up out of a chair. It's almost exactly like the Matrix, but like you realize someone goes, how was the simulation?
Uh-huh.
And you get up and you go, oh fuck, that whole thing was a simulation, because some people obviously think we're in a simulation. If this is a simulation, good or bad, what do you take of this whole life shit? The simulation. What would you say? What would you say to people like, oh, well, like they're looking for feedback? You can undie now. Yeah. Like
Hold
if
on.
It's like if you're
Are you
when am I still when can I stop imagining? What part?
you can stop imagining now.
Okay.
Like they get you up and they go, you rate it 1 to 5. Was it good? Was it bad? You want to leave an Amazon type of review on this simulation? What can we do better? What can we do worse?
So like life
So
right
it's a-
now, we're saying is
Yeah.
is
Is the simulation.
Okay. And so this company is trying to make money selling this life simulator.
Right. Well, they've lost $21 billion and they're like, we need to figure out how to make this better.
Yeah.
What are the complaints?
Don't
What was it
make
good?
life so hard.
Right.
You know? Make
There you
it
go.
fun. Maybe that'll get more users.
Where's the fun? Yeah.
the premium currency that you have to buy to
Oh, yeah,
do
you have to
anything, to
buy.
get any of the skins or any of the new outfits or any of the
Mhm.
different mounts or whatever. Too expensive. Way too expensive.
Right. Base level is like, you're okay, but it would be nice for everyone to access
Yeah.
equal skins.
The free to play is mid.
Yeah, mid.
It's mid. It's mid.
But
One word review.
mid. Meh.
Mid.
3
Yeah.
stars. 2.5.
There are rumors, you said, well, is VR dying? And I feel like is VR dying has been a shitty clickbait headline ever since VR has come out.
Yes,
have thought
yes, it's
that
a common thing
it is.
to say.
It seems like it was overdone. Like, is VR dead has been overdone since the first article ever was posted that had that as the title.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Because in another article, now there's rumors of Steam releasing a new headset, or I guess
Yeah.
Valve releasing a new headset.
Mm.
Yeah. That's exciting news.
What do we have?
You
We are
had the
using
HTC Vive.
Yeah, you still the old. We're using Valve Index. You're using Valve Index controllers, but still using the old HTC Vive original, which they don't even sell anymore. It's that old.
Oh, I got the OG iPhone. I'm gonna sell that in a couple years. So I'm gonna be like, let me see
Wow.
how shitty reality can be.
That's it. I actually I still have my HTC. I need to. Thanks for the reminder. I might.
You're welcome. Yeah.
Uh. So I don't think. I don't know. I feel like I trust Valve over
Mm-hmm.
Meta
Yes.
any day, as
Yeah.
far
Mhm.
as what the direction or of VR is.
Yeah, I don't trust Meta at all, ever, with
No.
anything.
No.
Sure.
Let's all. Can we just not forget that Meta is Facebook? Like they tried to
It is.
rebrand and drop the stigma. It's still just Facebook.
Yeah.
Everybody needs a reminder of that from time to time. Like the same platform that your loopy aunt posts really inappropriate shit on.
Mm-hmm.
They're the ones losing
Them.
$21
It's them.
billion a year.
Yeah. But the new Valve is supposed to be good. I think they're going the route of the using a battery and no cable. They're modeling it, kind of taking ideas from the successful Quest, right? And they're saying that
Yeah.
you probably won't need base stations to be in VR. So
That's cool.
could be really good.
I wouldn't mind. I've seen, I guess, videos of these places or people wearing their headsets in like big warehouse type environments or like that. I think I wouldn't mind trying like more of like real actual walking around instead of like, teleporting or whatever
Mm-hmm.
all the kind of movement that we have to do since we're tethered to the computer.
Mm-hmm.
That would be
Could be
fun. I
good.
feel like that would
It
be
would be.
that would make it way more interesting. Or if like, an AR aspect of it where you can just go outside. I mean, you're going to want to do that somewhere where nobody can see you because you'll look like a complete fucking idiot.
Or run into traffic.
Or run into traffic.
There's a company that's doing a location-based VR. I think they're making a VR Squid Game location-based thing.
Fuck.
I think that's in the works somewhere.
But then, so here's my thing: is like you're saying, it's like an environment that you really move around in, but you have the headset on. It's like, but that's just reality. You're doing most reality, like that. The visuals or something are coming in through the glasses, but like if you're climbing a box, all right, and it's like, oh well, this is a mountain. You're like, it's a fucking box. Like I don't know how to explain it any better, but like it's mainly reality.
It's less virtual.
Yes, if you're moving around and then climbing and using the environment. But
It's
I do
half
think it would
virtual reality.
it would definitely be cooler for sure.
I saw
Because
one.
now you're interacting with it.
It was an AR game because I get your point. Like, yeah, it doesn't match up. It was like an AR VR game that somebody, I think just one person was working on it was on a Reddit post somewhere. And it was like it would take the headset was able to, like, if you were in your home, it was able to recognize what doors are or like where doors are in your house. And like it would just make like bad guys run into the door, like run in through your door, and like then you had to shoot them. Like that would be a pretty cool use of of the AR VR stuff.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah. Scary. but maybe I like it. I don't know. I want to make an AR VR game where it's the same thing, but it's not always like people with guns, and you just to see like how are you going to react, like when a different kind of person comes in your room, you don't know. You want to be tested.
Like a reaction simulator.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Put it out there.
Different. Yeah.
Colleges could use it.
Mm.
I also then have scientific bad news.
Oh no,
Oh.
what? Bad science?
Oh wait, no, I have a retraction. I have a retraction or a correction to make before we go any further, and I apologize for not doing this at the top of the show. Mark, do you remember a couple episodes ago? I believe it was when Steven, maybe he was in the room, maybe he was not in the room. We don't know where he was, but we also do know exactly where he was. It was one of those episodes we did live, and you got a new phone.
Yes. Yep.
And I said something about how the new iPhone was going to have USB-C, but it was going to be throttled if you didn't use their cables.
Yes.
Incorrect. Now that the new phone has come out, it doesn't. Apparently, it doesn't matter what cables you use.
Oh, okay.
So full speed charging for everything.
There you go.
So
okay.
That has been ever since I learned that fact. I dropped my cup of tea, and it did, like a slow motion in a movie. I read that, and my teacup fell and shattered, and it was like in slow motion. I thought, oh my God, I said something else on the podcast that wasn't true. I couldn't handle it. I have been sick.
Well, good. I'm glad you're correcting yourself. Most people in your situation wouldn't do that.
So many wouldn't, and it's disgusting. I can't stand it when these podcasters are out there
Yeah.
saying things, and then they learn new information that changes the truth or validity of what they have then said, and then they don't go back and say anything about it. They just go on with their lives, letting that lie hang out there like a stinking fart in a car. I'm not going to do that. I will never do that.
They're in their smelly fart car, and they don't care. They're not even rolling the windows down.
No, they're just driving down I-95, acting like there isn't a real soggy fart just floating in their Tercel with them. Like everything's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Then they get off and they pull into a Sheetz, and they're like, I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna get a Red Bull. Do you want anything? And then they come back out and they have not gotten a Red Bull. But you know what they did? They didn't fart in the store, and then they brought another fart in there. And as soon as they close the door, they rip another stinky one, and they're like, okay, you ready? You want to hit the road? You don't want to order anything? We can, because I don't want to stop for a while. And then you're stuck in there in their car with 2 farts now.
Yeah.
And where's the destination? Is it far?
It's fart.
It's fart.
Fart. You're going to Fart Town.
Population you, if you're listening to those podcasts where they don't correct themselves. So get out of the car is what I'm saying. Tuck and roll.
Okay.
In sad news, sad science
Oh yeah,
news.
I love this I love this segment of our podcast. Sad news.
Sad science news. It
Sad
doesn't.
science news.
It looks like the Loch Ness monster might not be true or real.
Oh,
Really?
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
How do they know? How do they
Did
know
they discover that he's not real?
Did he tell them that? Because that sounds like what a not Loch Ness monster might do is say, "Hey, tell them I'm not here," and they go, "All right, fine."
Shit.
Yeah.
If I have to fart in a car in a couple weeks because it turns out it was Loch Ness in glasses and a mustache, and he was like, "Not here."
Right.
The data scientist named something Foxen, Flo Foxen. which sounds, I bet it's an anagram for like Loch Ness or something. I'm not smart enough to do those anagrams, so I'm not going to take the time to figure it out. Said published a study on the probability of finding a giant eel in Loch Ness, which is one of many hypotheses that Loch Ness is just a giant eel.
Hmm.
Do you want to guess on the odds of that?
Well, we were in that lake. If you recall,
Mhm.
Stephen, we had visited
Mhm.
that lake.
Oh
We
shit!
did.
Yes.
Mhm.
We were in the boat and it was so, I believe it was cold and dark. Like so cold and dark that like if you were to get in with no gear or anything like that, like I can't remember. Do you remember what I said? That it wouldn't be, you couldn't survive long at all.
Yeah, apparently the layer of peat or something on the water
Pete, that's
makes it so that the water underneath is extremely, extremely cold. So you wouldn't last long at all
Yeah.
if you were to fall in.
This is an insulated lake.
Yeah, reverse insulated. Yeah.
Reverse insulated. It's the Yeti, like, oh my god, Yeti, another mythical
Wait,
creature.
Yeti.
Oh my fucking god.
So that's why no one
Yeti's
has
deeper.
explored Loch Ness, because it's too dangerous. So no one knows if there isn't or is
Right.
a Loch Ness monster.
I think it's
So-
been explored.
I think, yeah, like
Too
so
dark and cold.
you can explore it, but the depth finders, they'll eventually get to a fault line and it'll go way, way, way deep. So they don't really
Oh.
know. Yeah. But apparently, I guess now they know that there isn't one.
Yeah, what tell us?
This data scientist did the probability of finding a giant eel in the loch. That probability?
Yeah. 1 in 21 billion.
Ooh. I'm gonna say 1 in 15.
I'll tell you the answer after the break.
Ah.
This guy's been watching too much Jeopardy.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Essentially zero.
Yeah.
Wow. Essentially.
Yeah,
Even-
nothing could survive in there.
Then he says, even the chances
That's what
of
I
finding,
said. Can I be a data scientist? I mean, I can fucking do this guy's job.
And
I said
you-
15, which is closer to 0.
well,
Yeah. Oh,
it's
yeah, good
odds, though.
point.
So I think Stevens is
That's
closer
true.
to,
Yeah,
to
it's
zero.
just closer. Yeah, I said 1 in 15.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty good odds.
I would take those odds.
I would too.
Yeah.
Even the chances of finding a 1 meter long eel are low, about 1 in 50,000.
Hmm.
It's not looking good for Nessie. Which
Okay.
That's quick. He's got to get out of there. I don't think anything is in there.
the fuck we just get
I had a mini stroke. And I'm back.
did that Nesquik rabbit just hop by?
I don't think anything is in that lake though.
It
'Cause
doesn't
the
seem
peak-
like,
Yeah.
Could
I mean,
be.
especially
Could
nothing
be.
large. And like the article is also talking about like, how many people are looking at it now and how many cameras, drones and all this stuff. And it's like,
You think it would have popped its head out, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we should know by now.
and also looking at the ubiquitous. Oh, it is a hoax. Okay.
Oh, is
The-
that confirmed now?
No. The picture, the picture that they have for the article is like that famous like black and white.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's been a hoax, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't realize that was confirmed because I'm looking at it now, and like the ripples. That looks like it's in somebody's tub. The water.
Mm.
You ever see like when they do miniatures in movies and like you can't really
Yeah.
fake water ripples that well, like they don't scale very well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It just seems like somebody in their tub playing with a toy.
Wow.
Mark, you had some interesting sporting news, I believe you wanted to share.
Oh my God, sporting news. Guys,
Okay.
you guys know who Taylor Swift is, right?
It's
Okay.
the quarterback for the Jets.
Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift is
A
the
great
singer.
name for a
Yeah,
football player. He
yeah,
should take her last name, you know?
that's true. That's the whole talk of the world is that Taylor Swift's dating a tight end, Travis Kelsey, and I
And
think. Go ahead.
and a lot of people care about this.
Apparently, a lot of people care. I got. Yeah. It's interesting because Dana was showing me, so I forget the podcast, but it was a clip from, fuck, I forget the name of it, so it's not my thought, but there were these guys being like, well, the NFL is bigger than Taylor Swift, and immediately my thought was no, because yeah, you Taylor Swift is international. Like football is America, and then there are people that are kind of into it in other places, but it's it almost like, in a sense, it's almost just our sport. Like basketball is a bigger international sport than American football.
Basketball is?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
I'd say
Because they
so.
have they have leagues over in Europe and international, and it's also in the Olympics,
I feel like,
right?
yeah, basketball, I feel like is number two to, and we don't have to get into the debate, soccer / football,
Soccer.
the whole thing.
Yes.
I feel
Again.
like, and then maybe baseball, but this is, sorry, I'm derailing it. Go on.
No. And
Football's
so
basically mid.
baseball is mid
Please
now.
continue.
Yeah,
Steve is
like
so proud of himself right now.
no, cap, dead ass. It is so mid
Mid AF.
that
Mid ass.
it's mid ass. That's right below mid. It's above bad and okay. And below okay. But so anyway, yeah, so like they had looked it up on Instagram, and the NFL was like 27 million or something on Instagram, and like Taylor Swift was 272 million. And it's crazy because I just want to make sure that number is right. Oh yeah, 28.3 million on Instagram for the NFL or whatever. But then you have all the teams. Jeff, you had pointed this out where it's like you have all the different teams and things like that who have their own accounts and things. But even the players on the field during the fucking game were looking for the box with Taylor Swift in it when they found out she was there. That's crazy. And his jersey number sales went up 400% from just being in a relationship with someone.
Wait. So are you saying there's like a moment on, like, during a game broadcast?
I don't think they cut it on broadcast, but I saw clips. Oh fuck, I wish I had it so I could throw it in our Discord. But I saw clips of the Kansas City Chiefs, because she's dating this guy, Travis Kelsey, this guy, who fucking knows this schmo. And like
I never.
They were, you saw people like turning around, and some of the players like mouthing like, "Oh shit," like, and other like staff workers, the fucking I don't know if it was any of their, I don't know who their coordinators are or whoever, but like probably an assistant coordinator, turning around and looking up there. It's like, guys, come on, focus. We got a game.
Right, like that's what I like. Whose mind is on? Like, I get it, like, she's a very big deal. She's an international star.
Yeah.
But like, you're playing a fucking game. Like, this is your job right now.
Yeah. Well, I mean, a lot of jobs I fuck around on.
It's a good
I don't
point.
know if I've ever had a job I haven't fucked around on.
Touche. Okay. That point.
I think all
Not
my
me.
jobs I've fucked around on.
God, could you imagine having that as your job? Like, because you're right. Everybody's going to
Mhm.
fuck around on their job. I doubt there's any job where somebody goes and it's like, as soon as I clock in, I'm all business the whole time. No, but
Yeah.
like, there's some freaks or whatever, but like nobody.
Yeah.
But yeah, like you're a pro athlete. And not only is that your job, but like the really important time of your job, because most of your job is like training and
Mhm.
practice, and then you have your performance,
Yeah.
and you're fucking around then when there's high def cameras everywhere pointed
Yeah.
at you, and you have your name. You can't just blend in with your uniform. Your fucking name and number
All right.
is on there. And then there's the guys on the sideline with the giant radar microphones or like satellite dish microphones.
Mhm.
And you still fuck around?
Yeah. People were like, "Oh, that's not me." I'm like, that's your name. That's
That's your name. Like that's
Billy
nah,
Beatles,
there's
all
two
those, yeah.
Johnsons on the team. Okay, well, you're Johnson 44. That's your number. Nah, it couldn't be me.
yeah.
So it's big news. I feel so out of the loop because I don't follow either one.
Sure.
You
Yeah.
know, like I've heard of Taylor Swift. Yeah, I couldn't name a single song. Unfortunately, I'm that much not a fan, or whatever. But also, I don't follow the NFL. I mean,
hmm
I don't know what a touchback is.
A
I mean,
hutchback.
Touchback. Touchback's a thing, right?
yeah,
Oh, a touchback. Yeah. Huh.
Can
yeah. Who knows? Like,
Oh, I think you want me to start doing words, and then you guys, I tell you, or you guys guess what they are.
we? Well, I mean,
Sports related?
it does remind me. I don't want to get. I'll try and guess at it, but like, I know that touchback is a thing.
Yeah, a touchback. Speaking of Michael Jackson, touchback. All right. Hey, come on.
Rest in peace.
So yeah, so what's crazy is like, oh, and you had brought this up, Jeff. You're like, oh, because I was talking about like, oh yeah, I'll talk about that for a second. What did you say? You were like, and I've never heard of Travis Kelce.
Yeah, I'd never heard of
I was
him.
like, but now you have.
Right.
Why? Because he's dating Taylor Swift. That's insane, dude. That is crazy.
Well, like, also her dating life is like a big part of her persona or like her thing, I think. I think
Yeah.
like all of her romantic relationships and like who she's seen, and I mean I think that's like
Well, that's a lot of her songs too. So
yeah.
she's into that. Yeah.
Celebrity news. Yeah,
Celebrity news.
it happens.
It's the
You
same
know?
thing with like Adele or something, and she's relationships or whatever. And then you sing about them, and dude, I couldn't fucking imagine being like, imagine hearing a #1 hit song, and you're the fucking guy that she's talking about, and every time it comes on, you just have like a couple friends just kind of look over at you and like, God fucking damn it, dude, like, let it go. Also, fuck up of a lifetime too.
Or like if somebody's like biggest hit of their entire huge career was because like you constantly left the seat up and like you always left the mustard in the fridge with like nothing left in it, like you never just bought a new mustard
Right, yeah.
or,
And then
or
people
whatever.
dog you on that. Be like, dude, you fucking don't lift the seat up. And he's like, Jesus Christ. Not only did I have to hear about it from her for a long time, I have to hear it from everybody else now that knows the lyrics to the song.
Oof.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Sorry, did my breath just get to you or something?
No, I just
Okay.
realized how
Didn't know if I
awful
had stinky
that
breath.
would be. I think Mr. Kelsey's got to be on his P's and Q's.
God, yeah, like what?
Mm.
I
You got to
wonder.
be extra cautious dating someone who's can clearly write a #1 hit and bash the fuck out of you.
Right. Like now I wonder, has there ever been, and she's not the only one, in position, been in that position before. Have there been people, potential suitors, who have just said, "Thank you, no thank you.
Hmm.
I don't wish to be involved in this,"
Yeah.
because of fear of being put in the, and this is a new term that I'm, to knock these Hollywood elite down a peg. I'm calling it the slime light.
Ooh, that's fun.
Isn't
Oh,
that something,
okay. Okay.
maybe?
That's good.
Yeah,
That's good.
I
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah, they don't want to be,
Uh-huh.
put in the slime light because of their, oh God, think about all the thing you wouldn't like. You think about, like, if you had like a weird or bad fuck style and like they wrote a song about that,
Yeah.
it would
Yeah.
drive you insane.
Yeah. The worst sex I've ever had. And you're like, God.
It was this, I don't want to say his name, but it was TK from the football team.
That's a good impression of a #1 hit.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I just had AI write that for me.
I was gonna say we should have AI write
From the
someone's probably
football
already done it.
team.
Someone's already done it. From the football team. That is someone who doesn't watch sports.
Wow.
From the football team. God, yeah, I think
There is a
if
writer's
I were put
strike
in that
happening.
position
So
too, if I got in a relationship like that, I think you just gotta bear it and just keep going and try to correct it and be a simp,
Oh,
hard simp.
yeah. Yeah, I if T Swift ever, if I was ever in that position, I'm gonna take the chance.
You got a chance, and you got to hope that it's either a blip real quick, or because it might be so quick that it's like not even worth writing about. If that's
yeah,
the
you got to be on
case,
your best behavior.
yeah.
There's gonna be some news article. Oh, what's the guy's name? Kelsey Grammer. What is it?
It's Kelsey Grammer. She's dating the halfback
Yeah.
from the Seattle Mariners, Kelsey Grammer.
Yeah. So Kelsey slips and trips, and that's an article. That's news.
Uh-huh.
So annoying.
Mm-hmm.
I bet. Did they play this week?
Yeah,
Win or lose?
they won. Mm-hmm. Even Patrick Mahomes was stated that he's like, yeah, we knew she was here, so I was trying to get him a touchdown, trying to get him the ball. Like, dude, I know. So not even. Let's talk about how big that is, because I mean, whether it's bullshit, maybe it was just a comment trying to be funny. It could have been, right? But she's so big, she's altering the Kansas City Chiefs playing
Right.
She's
on
an
how they play.
influencer. Let's have her like stop wars or something,
So funny. Yeah, an influencer. She's influencing an NFL team's play.
I guarantee whether they go a winning or losing record, if they are dating for any significant number of games, whatever their record is attributed to her somehow.
Gotta be.
Like it's either she's either cursed the team or she's blessed the team because of what
Yeah, she probably has her own NFL stats now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put a bet down. Allegedly, is betting illegal? Can you bet on sports legally?
You can bet on it. Yeah, dude. There's got to be a bet going out
I'm betting
there.
right now. I'm putting money I don't have any fucking money to bet, but on somebody do it and see what happens. I bet you get rich and tell me it's nice when it happens. On the Kansas City Chiefs winning the Super Bowl this year.
Wow. Okay, that's possible. I mean, they're a good team to begin with.
They won it last year, right?
No, fuck. Who won it last year? Wait, did they win it last year? Fuck. Now I don't know. Who won it
Wow.
last year? Someone in chat's gonna tell us.
Well, yeah, no, that's a great point because what if she is such an influential stat boost on the field or some sort of buff effect on everyone
Yeah.
and some sort of demoralizing curse on the other team? That's a great point. I bet you
Man.
that could happen.
We suck as a team because none of our players are dating the #1 international pop star in the world currently. We
Kansas
suck.
City won it. Kansas City won it last year. Yeah.
Oh my God, I know more about the NFL than you.
They won it in 2020, and then they won it in 2022.
22, yeah.
Wow. Excuse me, 2023, February 12th, 2023. I read that bad. Wrong. I read that bad.
Do it. This is a
me out of my
late
misery.
episode of Mid Money. Put your bets on the Chiefs.
Yeah. I mean, they got home dog back there, so.
That's your guy, right? From the Jags?
No, they fucked, dude. I don't even want to talk about it, but I stopped listening to the game. We had everyone over because it was we were having a party for Erin. She turned 3, and we had football on, and I turned the game. I was like, I can't fucking watch this anymore. It was so fucking bad. The party, not the game. I was into the game, but I was like, I can't watch this party anymore.
Everybody get the fuck out of my house. Quit eating my cake.
No. The game was so awful. It should have been a layup, and we got fucking stomped. I was there. I was on the team calling plays.
Well,
Yeah.
you know what you do? You get one of your guys a start date and Taylor Swift.
We gotta get maybe get a Lizzo in there. Get someone dating somebody. Maybe
somebody.
Yeah.
Should we redo another VR video of the NFL game?
Oh my God. Yeah.
Now that football season is here, yes.
Yeah. I would love to. I'm down.
Okay.
Well, do we have anything to plug? Anything we want to talk about that we're doing?
Can
we plug the show tomorrow? That's kind of a podcast. If you're in the area and you enjoy the comedy stylings of previous podcast guests, Justin and Shane,
they're going to be on the same show. Yeah. At Zinc House tomorrow at work today. I guess if you're listening today, if it's coming out. Also, I'm going to puke. Also, I'll be in November 9th. I'll be in Richmond, Virginia at Coalition Theater and Strange Way Brewing in Fredericksburg, Virginia on the 10th. And then I'm going to try to be in DC somewhere on the 11th November. I'm still waiting on that date. And then St. Louis Helium Comedy Club the 15th and 16th. And I'm bringing Shane Smith with me.
Ooh.
Yeah, so that'll be fun. And working on a couple dates in January, February, hopefully somewhere out in Columbus and Cleveland. And yeah.
January, February?
Back to Ohio.
Yeah, back to Ohio.
All right.
Going back.
All right.
So we'll see.
Well, everybody go buy your tickets now.
Yeah.
To these shows.
Where can I buy those tickets?
I don't know. I'm assuming a website of some sort.
Okay.
Just go to midmoney.com and you can buy all your tickets there. And you can see me. I'm wearing a white shirt with the sleeves rolled up real tight.
Oh yeah.
And I got a neck vein popping, and I'm real pissed about. No, I'm just kind of. That wouldn't be the Gen Z money TV show. It'd be just real. I'd probably have like some. What's that kid's name? Young Gravy or something, or
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
probably have some like just vibes, just real mood.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so fucking cool.
All
All right, everybody.
Away.
Hell yeah.
Well, thank you very much for hanging out and watching another episode.
Yeah.
We appreciate it all. We will see you all next week.
Yeah. Sounds good. See you guys. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye-bye.